First Sergeant, you would have had your hands full. They were top-notch soldiers, but they were full of fire. I don't know all the stories, only the ones the MPs called me about. Like, and I'm going to tell this one, like just before one Christmas, the MPs called me in my quarters in Ludwigsburg, Germany. It seemed like the MPs had a program that if you had too much to drink, you could call them and they would give you a ride back to the barracks. Well, on this one particular Christmas Eve, the MP desk sergeant called me, and he was pretty hot. It seems like some 12 Echoes, who some of them may be in this room right now, and I know you are, had a little too much to drink at the club. And they did what they were supposed to do. They called the MPs for a ride home. The patrol showed up and said, "Where do you guys live?" They pointed to the barracks at the end of the quad. It's a true story. Anybody want to look to that one here tonight? And I'm sure there's many more stories. If you stick around with us tonight, which we hope you do, you're going to hear many more interesting stories. This reunion has gathered us from all over the country. We even have some people here from Europe with us tonight. We have enjoyed seeing old friends and comrades, and what I hope is that we all gather in individual groups to keep having our reunions. There's been a lot of cross-pollination, so it's been really difficult to say, who was with this unit here, who's with that unit there, because we know the history with the platoons, and they got pulled into to companies, so it's really hard to identify. But what I hope we can do in the future is we continue to have these reunions, because it's sad to say this MOS one day will no longer be, and that's just a fact for us right here. And I hope we continue to have these reunions for the next couple of years that we can do this. And what I would suggest to us is, I've kind of polled everybody, and everybody seems to be in favor of continuing to have an all units reunion, but maybe stretch it out so that we can still gather with our individual units while we're there, but still so we can gather, because there is so much cross-pollination that you may have served in this platoon at one point, but then you served in this company, and then that company, and I think everyone at some point rotated through Fort Hood for something. So talk about it, think about it. I would kind of plan on the next reunion in about 2 years from now. This seems to be a good weekend. We've tossed up some locations, and Nashville seems to be floating through my head, but don't take that for gospel yet. It's just kind of what we're thinking about. The bottom line is, now that we've all reconnected, let's not go another 30, 40 years, and maybe even 50 years before we have another reunion. If you are someone who's helped coordinate or interested in coordinating a reunion for your own group, see me. There's a lot of lessons learned that I picked up from this reunion and from some past reunions. See me, and I'll gladly pass those on to help grease those skids to make it a little bit easier. But let's don't wait another 30 years or so to have another reunion and get us all together. Now, I got a couple thank yous right now. I mean, everyone all weekend has been thanking me for putting this together, and I did some coordination, but there's a lot of people in this room that helped put this together. Now, I know I'm going to leave some people out, so just please forgive me, but it's just, I want to thank Joe Mott, who assisted in the catering and the other local arrangements. Thanks to Les Myers, Mike Elliott, Bruce Vaughn for your group of people for helping coordinate and getting the word out for them, because not all you guys have Facebook, and it's been hard to communicate with you. Thanks to Jessica back there in the corner in the Fort Leonardwood Club. We're going to give you more business here in just a little bit. Brandon, Vegas Catering, I can honestly tell you without any qualification, I've been to many of these things, and the food tonight has been absolutely fabulous. It is the best catering I've ever had. I want to thank Sergeant Dykes and Sergeant Held. Are you guys available here right now? Yes, sir. Can you guys come up here for a second, please? We're going to present them with a Special Weapons coin. Major Pope, thank you for all the support from the 169th Engineer Battalion. Major Pope is the S3 of the 169th Engineer Battalion, and there is so much that's gone on behind the scenes. There were soldiers in here this afternoon from that battalion that set this room up for us. It isn't a beautiful facility for this. It's been really great. Major Pope helped grease the skids for us. Helped grease the skids for us for the buses, so that when the buses rolled on post, we didn't have the MPs come on and card everybody and check IDs. And that's all because of Major Pope. And we thank you so much, sir. We really do. Coordinated the dining facility, because you just can't show up with 100 people at the dining facility and expect there to be enough food. So we appreciate all that. And a big thank you to Troy and the museum staff for doing this. The last reunion we had was 2 years ago in Dayton, Ohio, and Troy found out about it and came. And he asked us if we would come here and consider doing a reunion at Fort Leonardwood. We thought about it. We said, yeah, why not? Because most of you guys went to basic AIT here or have been stationed here at some point. And just the support that we have gotten from the museum staff, and actually from everybody on Fort Leonardwood that I've had to deal with, to the people that coordinated our hotels for us, the support has been absolutely fantastic. But Troy, thank you very, very much for helping us set this up and everything you did to make this happen tonight. And I want to thank Kim for letting me hog the laptop for the past 2 years and spending way too much time on Facebook, and for all the help that she's done stuffing envelopes and things like that to make this happen. So Kim, thank you for all And finally, a big thank you to all here tonight. Thank you to the ladies for putting up with all these engineers for all these years. It is not easy. And I will say this, that engineers, I've been around the Army a long time, engineers have the prettiest wives ever. On a personal note, I want to thank all of you here for your service to the Corps of Engineers, our Army, and to the nation. It was because of people like you that a young lieutenant a long time ago decided, you know what, this Army is a special place, and it's people like you that made me want to stay in for 24 years, because you guys taught me what the Army could be like. Very, very professional NCOs, very, very professional soldiers. We had a lot of fun together, and it was just a pleasure serving with you guys. And even some of you guys that aren't here tonight, you represent a whole lot of soldiers that I served with over 24 years, and just thank you for everything that you've done. For the 1st Engineer Brigade here at Fort Leonardwood. It is the training brigade responsible for probably 99% of everything that happens on this post.